People who cater to the super rich. What things have you seen? When rich people want to buy a Jaguar in the UK, they get assigned a special salesperson who's incredibly knowledgeable. They meet in a special fancy office, and special arrangements can be made. This was my friend Chris's job. He had access to things that a normal Jaguar salesperson wouldn't have. Like he could ring up the manager of the factory for special requests. A Saudi prince wanted to buy this new Jaguar that had been released. So they met up and spent a full day specking out the Jaguar. I believe the final price was something like $125,000 for the vehicle. Then came the decision for color. At the time, the factory had 16 different color choices for this model. The prince asked if he could sleep on it, as it was getting late, and almost time for dinner prayer. My friend Chris said of course, and they set a time to meet the next morning. The next morning, the Saudi prince said, I figured out an acceptable solution to my color dilemma. To which Chris replied, what would that be? The Saudi prince said, I'll order one of each color. My friend Chris was like, oh, well, of course. They discussed delivery time, and the Saudi prince was fine with the quoted schedule. Then the prince asked for his options, and was presented with ocean travel options. To which the prince said, what about air cargo? Chris thought maybe they do 1 or 2 by air cargo and the rest by boat. But the prince was like, no, I want all 16 vehicles loaded on a plane and flown to Saudi Arabia. So, for about $2.5 million in total, 16 Jaguars were flown to Saudi Arabia.